Howdy doing, guys? This is Skippy here from Skippy6 Gaming, coming to you with another episode of Top 3 Tips. In this episode of Top 3 Tips, I'm going to be looking at one that's pretty straightforward. Top 3 survival tips. I know you could watch videos all day telling you this is good, that is good, why wouldn't you do this, why would you do that? So at the end of it, I'm just going to break it down to 3 quick, simple little tips that are going to help you win when it comes to survival. So without any further ado, let's head to number 3.
Alrighty then.
And here we are, guys, with tip number 3 for survival. And the tip number 3 for survival, and I can't emphasize it enough, guys, is take everything. When you come across a city like this, a little town, a village, these chest posts, the books, the stuff, anything, take it all. When you're just starting out, man, you beggars can't be choosers. And you know what? They're not real villagers. They're fake. They're in a video game. They're not going to be mad. They're not going to send like an email to Mojang being like, yo, this guy stole my well. Whatever it is, guys, everything that's here is valuable to you, especially when you just started. When you just started survival, take the wheat for sure. Why wouldn't you? You have to. You know what? One of those villagers there is going to trade you an emerald for 20 of these wheat or whatever. But whatever it is, it's up to you in the sense. I would say that the number 1 survival tip, if I had to start from scratch and do my best with what I had, the first rule for me would be to strip everything down, every single berry, if there was berries, every potato, everything. Take it all. You're gonna need it when you're underground or when you're wherever. You're gonna say, I wish I took all those potatoes. But this can be even looked at as even better in the sense of like a crafting table in some villages, or the lava, or any of these things. So the number 3 tip for survival from Skippy is take everything. Pilfer it, take it, make it disappear. It'll be yours, you'll be better. Okay, off to number 2.
Captain, incoming message.
And here we are with tip number 2. Tip number 2 for survival mode is going to be always be prepared. So basically, guys, it's just like the Boy Scouts. You know, see this pretty looking cave right here? You know, I want to go in there. But you know what? You got to make sure that you're prepared. You got to make sure you bring what you need to bring before you go mining, go down, go up, all of that sort of thing. So always be prepared for where you're going. That's something simple that you can prepare for in advance. I don't mean be prepared like kill that creeper when it comes. I mean, like, if you're gonna go underground, you know, look, you know, when I was junior, you know, I sometimes went underground without any candles or enough torches or whatever, you know, like, make sure you bring what you need for the job. So basically, you need candles underground. You know, another thing, guys, wood. If you're gonna go mining and stuff, you're gonna bring some wood, some food, and some torches, because those 3 things, man, you ain't gonna get underground. If you could get the torches underground in theory, but again, no wood, no torches. So if you were to just run down this cave right here without wood, and or, you know, some food and that sort of stuff, you could find yourself, you know, I've dug myself out of a mine in the dark because I ran out of torches. Or even you end up going through a sucker move where you're backtracking and taking the torches that you've already laid just to get up to the surface. But there you go. Tip number 2, guys, is always be prepared for what you're gonna do. Again, even like going into the nether, you didn't want to bring some wood to the nether with you. However, there is some ways around that in the nether, but long story short, there's no water in the nether. But be prepared for what you do. Be like the Boy Scouts, and you're gonna win. Here we are with the number 1 tip. And tip number 1 for survival mode, guys, I know you've heard it before, and I can't tell you enough. I've died from this many times, guys. I'm going to do it here for the tutorial just because I don't mind. Actually, you know what? I do mind a little bit. I'm just going to go ahead and save this bad boy because what I'm doing is not the right decision. Let's just jump right back into our world here, and I'll show you. Don't dig down. Honestly, guys, never. It seems like, oh, it might be the fast way. I need some diamonds. Let's just go straight down. There's so much stuff. I'm gonna do it right now just to get a little deeper and show you. It'll get a little dark, but if I die from this, that's perfect example. I'm not guaranteeing anything. So I just went down a little bit. Let's just throw a light up. So if you dig down, there could be lava, you know, digging down. And if you're on the surface and you want to dig down 3 dirts, that's one thing. But when you're down mining anywhere near diamond land or anything like that, you don't want to do this. I can almost guarantee that Murphy's Law is going to make it so that I go right down to bedrock without actually damaging or hurting myself in any way. But I'm telling you right now, especially, oh, nothing worse when you go on a nice long mining mission. You got a full inventory of all the good stuff and you forgot to save or didn't save or whatever. Nothing worse than that. So I'm just going to go down a little bit. I could have like plotted and made this video so it was over lava and teach you the lesson, but you guys are smarter than that. You don't need me to do it. So I'll just give you a quick 2-second tip on when I'm deep down mining, kind of what I do. I definitely do go down. If I do go down, I'll generally do it diagonal like this, and then I go down like this. So ultimately, yes, there might be lava behind that block, but I'm pretty safe to jump out. If you're digging down, always keep a bucket of water on you as well, because if there's lava hits you, just back up, drop the water. You got cobblestone blocking the path, and you're good to go. And then if you're mining straight ahead, that's the other thing, guys. You don't dig down, but you know, even when I was junior, I used to just push forward and just hold this bad boy down and just ding, 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 ding. And I'll tell you, I died a few times from that too. So when I am doing mining straightforward, another recommendation is I do this block. And then I do this block. So see where I keep my X here? As I move forward, I'm gonna take the top block first. Every time. Bing, bing. So now if I hit right there, if I hit lava, I might get a 1 block chance to see it. Again, I also try to mine from a little bit of a distance, and then you keep yourself safe in the situations where you get that. So number 1 rule, guys, for survival mode from Skippy, you're hearing it here, he's telling you now, you do not dig down. Don't do it. Dig diagonal, dig sideways, dig up if you have to, but don't dig down. Thanks again for tuning in, guys. Always like my video, subscribe to my channel down underneath the video, and I'll see you next time on another top 3 video.
Guns.